Hello there.
Hi.
Welcome to We Made It.
Welcome back.
I'm BJ.
I'm Corey.
We are the Mays.
We are.
And we are back again with another drink.
So soon.
So soon. And you might be able to already tell what it is we're making because there's a picture of it sitting right there. We are going to be making sangria.
Sangria.
Red wine sangria.
So we have attempted to make sangria before.
Several times.
It was disastrous.
We failed at it so hard.
And I don't know why.
It's us.
Because I feel like, no, you know what it is?
What is it?
We used cheap, crappy wine. And cheap wine is fine. Crappy wine
Not fine.
is not fine.
Okay.
So this is the only time I'm going to tell you, like, that it does matter. Not the only time. This is one of those times where I'm going to be kind of a snob and tell you, don't use a red wine in this that you wouldn't drink.
Straight.
And enjoy. Like,
Right.
Don't go buy the $3 chuck. I mean, even if you like it, I don't know that I would put that in my sangria because I think that's what we did last time, and that's why it was so bad. There's kind of just a method to the madness, but you don't necessarily have to use the same ingredients.
It's a rough ratios sort of a thing.
So this is our take on sangria. You can use what you've got. This is what we like.
Did it?
So we thought we would share because I know it's sort of overwhelming because there is no set recipe. You can kind of look at it and go, well, but I don't know what would work. So
here's one thing that works.
Tried this. It works for us. So this is what we're going to do. So we're just going to start with a big pitcher.
Big pitcher.
And I'm going to cut up some fruit if you want to start measuring.
I will. So the first thing I'm going to put in is going to be a half a cup of brandy. Brandy's fairly sweet. If you are a cognac drinker or if you've ever had cognac, then you've had brandy. Brandy is the, how do I say this? All cognacs are brandies, but not all brandies are cognacs. So
sort of like how all champagnes are sparkling wines, but not all sparkling wines are champagne.
Yep. Okay. So the only thing magic about cognac is that it must come from the cognac region of France. But brandy and cognac are identical from a chemical standpoint.
So if you don't have brandy, you can swap it out for any liquor, really. You could use vodka. You could use, I wouldn't use probably gin or bourbon, but you could use a liqueur. You could use...
Rum is sweet like a brandy.
Triple sec. You could use, you could use a bunch of different stuff. We like the brandy.
I'm adding a quarter cup of orange juice. I'm actually going to go a quarter cup of 3 juices, orange, lemon, and lime here.
And I am cutting up 1 orange, 1 lemon, and 2 limes to go in the bottom of our pitcher here. And again, you can use whatever fruit you want. We just really like citrus. And I will tell you, we used strawberries the last time we made this in there, and they just disintegrated. And it was kind of gross.
It's nasty.
I mean, the sangria itself was lovely, but you don't... I don't know, mushy, day-old strawberries they got gross.
Last thing I'm going to add before we get to the main event is going to be a half cup of simple syrup. Now, we've made this with honey. I tend to like it with the honey. Corey tends to like it with the simple syrup. You could just pour just white sugar in there if you really wanted to. But you need about a half a cup of your sweetener, whatever you choose. We have not tried half a cup of agave nectar.
I wouldn't use a half a cup of agave because it is more sweet.
Sweeter.
It is sweeter.
You might have to peel it back a little.
I would use about half as much. But just don't put, I mean, sugar, it will dissolve eventually, but I literally made this by just pouring the tea kettle over some sugar and stirring it. We didn't even make this on the stove.
Nope.
Because we were out.
We just needed some quick.
So... you can, at this point, sort of give it a stir before you put the red wine in, which is going to be sort of messy. Especially if you're doing the honey. You want to kind of get that honey dissolved. And you can kind of mush your citrus a little bit.
Sure, get it to loosen up a little bit. So to review, We've got 1 orange, 1 lemon,
Yep.
2
2
limes, a 1/4 cup each of orange, lime, and lemon juice,
Yep.
and a 1/2 cup each of brandy and simple syrup.
Yep.
And that's
then
everything that's in there?
The last thing is a whole bottle of red wine. Now, we're using a Cabernet here, which we really like, but
I did like this one.
Next time I think would go with something a little spicier because it is a sangria. You could use something like a Malbec or a Tempranillo, something this with a little bit more spiciness in it. I think would be really good.
All right, so we're going to give this a little stir.
Yes.
And get that all incorporated, and we're going to throw it in the fridge overnight.
Yep.
So we made another one. I mean, it's a darn shame that we have like 2 whole pitchers of sangria here now.
Here, let's switch bonnets.
Put the bonnet on that one. You want this to stir that?
Yes, I'll give this one a little stir. So if I were having a party or having friends over or whatever.
If we had friends.
If we had friends. What I would do is fill this the rest of the way with club soda. Because it's just us. And we will drink off of these for a week. We're going to just top our glasses with club soda so that it doesn't water down the sangria that we're putting in the pitcher. Yeah. But if you're making this for a party,
ice and club soda,
or put the ice in your glasses and just club soda your pitcher, because it only makes. This is a really big pitcher.
It is a big pitcher, yeah.
It doesn't look like we made very much, but both of these pitchers are
huge,
like almost a gallon, I think.
Yeah.
They hold. So, because it has the citrus in it, we did not obviously de-seed. You could sit and poke all the seeds out if you really wanted to.
No, you're not going to do that.
You're not going to do that.
Come on.
And a lot of people, when they do sangria and when they serve it, they will put the fruit in the glass with it.
All right. Top it up with a little soda water.
A little fizzy.
A little bit of fizzy.
Yep, and you can use a lemon lime soda. You could use a LaCroix, something that has a little flavor in it if you wanted to. We're just using a straight up club soda.
Give it a little effervescence.
Yep.
I only get to use that word about once every 2 years, so. Shall we?
And club, I don't know if sangria is supposed to be fizzy, but I like mine a little bit. Ours is. So.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So very refreshing.
It is. All that citrus really brightens up.
Oh, yeah.
Wine. Nice. It's just so summery.
Do you remember when we made our mulled wine on camera this past winter? This certainly doesn't have quite all the other spices in it, the nutmeg and the cinnamon and all that other stuff. But this is in the same feel. It's that citrus and wine and some additional flavors with the brandy and the sugar.
Especially if you make it with the honey.
Yes, the honey especially gives it some of that flavor. But it's a lot brighter, whereas the mulled wine is like cozy up by the fireplace, whereas this is very much sip it by the pool sort of a thing. This feels very summer.
Okay, so this one you can go make and share with friends.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Absolutely.
But if you don't have friends,
like we don't.
It's a bottle of wine plus some stuff. So
yeah.
It's probably not a one-night thing, but it totally keeps in the fridge for a few days.
Yeah.
You'll be fine if you're sipping off of it for 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
So, hey, go make some sangria.
Oh, definitely.
Tell us how you did it, because if you did it different, we want to try your way.
Absolutely.
And we really mean that. Like, I know people say, talk to us on social media and send us messages and comment, but we really mean it.
We do. We want to know what you're doing differently because we want to learn from you, because we're not professionals.
Ow.
We're just 2 yahoos in Georgia that are having a lot of fun, drinking some fun drinks, and thought we'd share. So, but we learn from you. We've got comments that have taught us things. We've had people that have mentioned things in response to our Twitter or our Facebook posts.
Where can they find us on the social medias?
Well, we're on Facebook at We Made It Cocktails. We're on Instagram also at We Made It Cocktails, and we are on Twitter at We Made It Drinks.
We are.
And
if you're watching this on YouTube, it's some horrible thing, but you can subscribe down there so that you get notifications for all these videos.
Definitely do that.
And if you're not, if you're watching this through Facebook,
yeah, then like the page.
Like our page so that you get to see all the stuff that we do.
Yep.
Go make it. Let us know what you think. If you do it differently,
tell us how.
Tell us how, and come back and see us next time
On We Made It.
Cheers.
Cheers. And cheers to you.
Oh, they don't cheers very well.
We
need the stemmed ones to really...
Well, and they're fairly full. That's why.
Get to work, man.
Hello there.
Hi.
Welcome back. You're supposed to say, welcome to We Made It.
You said that last time.
Okay.
The citrus may start to break down on you.
Yes.
That's fine. If it gets funky, fish it out.
Yep.
You've already imparted all of the flavor.
Imparted?
Is
Excellent
that
word.
right?
That's a great, no, that's a perfect word.
You made me second guess myself there.
No. Great word.
You've infused.
Infused
You've
even.
infused your sangria already.
That's how fancy we are here. We impart and we infuse.
I've actually seen... Woo!
Whoops. What'd you lose?
A lime wheel.
A lime wheel? All right, I'll wash that off.
Don't worry about it. We've got plenty in there.
Whoops.
I was talking about sangria with someone recently, and she said she made her sangria with rosé, and they make a rosé flavored vodka.
What?
Yes, and that's what she used as her liqueur. Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah. Well, it's getting cooler outside, and so the air is not. Oh, it is.
The air's running.
Oh.
Is that better? Do you feel better?
I need a minute. I'm going to need a minute alone with the vent.
Okay. You do what you got to do. Do I get a minute alone with you at any point?
No.
Not even just 1 minute?
Mm.
You know what? I drink the rosé thing. I'm secure enough in my masculinity to drink the rosé.
You're wearing a pink shirt, so...
Yeah.
And not just pink.
Yeah, golden girls. Yeah. Guys who are fragile, have fragile masculinity, they don't wear this shirt.
Mm-mm.
Only real men can wear this shirt.
Yeah.
You know. You ready to get out of here?
I'm done.
Okay.
I gotta go lay.
We haven't made any sex jokes. Should I squeeze your butt?
No.
No. Okay.